Church, YouTube, World Wide Web. This is the homie Scotian Sparxx, and today is August 16, 2016. I'm just gonna get right into it. Today is the day that the NFL has just suspended Marcell Dareus for 4 games for violating the league's substance abuse policy. It's not the first time he's done this. As a matter of fact, he was suspended for a game last year. So there's no way to look at this, man, other than Marcell Dareus pulled a selfish bonehead move again, and this time it cost us even more, you know. But when you really look at this, it's like, why is the NFL suspending players for smoking weed? I mean, I know that not everybody agrees with, you know, smoking marijuana, and I get that, and I respect that. I, for one, for the record, do smoke marijuana. I also have background in clinical herbalism, so, you know, I deal with all types of alternative plant medicines, but that's neither here nor there. But really, like, why is the NFL, wouldn't the NFL be like the perfect environment to enjoy the benefits of medical marijuana? Like, think about it. These guys play a high impact sport. You can look no further than just the training camps early in this 2016 season to see that it's littered with injuries. Like, I'm pretty sure at least 80% of the league plays probably about 80% of the year with some type of injury. And like, it's just ludicrous that the NFL would suspend people for 4 games in such a demanding sport, you know? Now, I get that there are players all across the league that smoke marijuana who get away with it because, from what I'm led to believe, it's kind of known when they're going to test. But that's neither here nor there either. Like, there should not be a protocol for something like marijuana unless you're playing the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I understand if you tested the Bills players, I sort of understand, like, it's still ludicrous, but if you tested them before they came in the stadium to work for you before a game, I might be able to see that without raising an eyebrow. But to just test them and expect them to be weed free when they're dealing with nagging injuries almost always, such a high level of intensity from these guys that they're gonna not smoke weed and enjoy the benefits of marijuana. And this is just something else to show you how ludicrous this is. Also today, it was announced that potentially Manny Lawson will be serving a suspension for violating domestic abuse provisions of the NFL Code of Conduct policy. So basically, he's got a domestic abuse infraction. Think of what I just said there. 1 game for domestic abuse and 4 games to a player for smoking weed. 1 game for a violent offense, which is domestic abuse, and 4 games for smoking weed. If that doesn't show you that the NFL is just playing a political game with the pharmaceutical company of Ring Around the Rosie, I don't know what is. So, you know, like, these are the days of Deflategate, and, you know, Tom Brady just accepted his 4-game penalty for violating Deflategate. And, you know, the NFL Players Union is all gung-ho on, or there's rumblings that the NFL Players Union is gung-ho on making sure that they take away the power for the NFL and some of the, you know, provisions that they oversee during the next agreement. If the NFL Players Union during the next bargain doesn't take weed off of the banned substance list, then I don't know what the heck we need them for. the NFL players already don't get paid squat compared to like other leagues like NBA or, you know, definitely not Major League Baseball. But they play way more rigorous of a schedule than all of those leagues, even the NHL, which I believe for a long time was the most rigorous sport out there. But it's clearly the NFL. Look at all the head injuries. Look at all the craziness. So now, you know, this was the Bills' year to try to gain some steam and finally beat the Patriots. We were given this holy grail by the NFL by keeping Tom Brady out. And now we're not going to have anybody on defense. Lawson's going to be out for the first game. Marcell Dareus is going to be out till after the Patriots game. Reggie Ragland's gone. Shaq Lawson's gone till between weeks 6 and 8 apparently, when really probably could be longer than that. So that's why, even though Marcell Dareus about an hour ago came out with some ridiculous, it was clearly written by the Bills PR or his agent or, you know, both of them, but they even, you know, tried to make it look good and spelled like a bunch of stuff wrong, make it look like Marcell or some idiot NFL player did it, but, you know, clearly they wrote it. And I think that he really needs to just, you know, appeal this, a la Tom Brady, pull the Tom Brady move, and, you know, keep it in the courtroom long enough where, you know, maybe we get Shaq Lawson back before he starts serving it, or hopefully next year when we have Ragland and Lawson back, then he can start serving it, you know? I mean, we gotta address the elephant in the room. Marcell Dareus has stuck it to us. The Bills Mafia. In his words, the Buffalo Mafia. Like, dude, come on. If you're gonna be, you know what I mean, writing an apology, at least get your facts straight and say the person's name right. We're Bills Mafia, not Buffalo Mafia. You know? So, Marcell Dareus, my boy, my guy. I got love for my guy. You know? I don't got Sophie Monkus love for the dude, but you know what I mean? I got mad love for Dareus. He's clearly just, you know, shit the bed and gave us a raw deal, you know? And I get it, like, NFL players, you know, they're very privileged and they get lots of money, and, you know what I mean, they want to turn up and do what they got to do, and no one should be, you know, being followed around, checked on when they smoke a joint, you know? But, like, dude, between the offseason and Shady and these cops and Carlos Williams, who just the other day was applauding and saying he reached out to Dareus for, you know, guidance through his weed conviction and suspension, which is also 4 games. Now, like 2 days later or a day later, Dareus is out, you know? These guys clearly don't care or show the fans any respect. And, like, you know, like, I mean, I don't get it, and I'd always say that if I was getting millions, I would quit smoking weed. I don't know if that'd be the case, but I gotta think that I'd at least be smarter than Marcell Dareus with it and not get burned 2 years in a row. You know? You got all the people of Buffalo looking at you now, like, questioning your integrity, questioning your game, questioning your skills, questioning whether you want this, you know what I mean? And really it falls to the rest of the players now. We're looking at you guys like, do you guys really even want to get to the playoffs? Because we can stop buying tickets, you know what I mean? And just watch on TV. I can steal every game. Trust me, I got everything, man. I got fucking Android box, I got this station, I got that network, I got this illegal feed and Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? But I like to support my team. The Bills Mafia, you know what I mean? I like to support the Bills. This is Scotian Sparxx. If you guys haven't listened to it, I got a new jam out there called Sammy Watkins. Go check it out on YouTube. Scotian Sparxx, Sammy Watkins. Bills Mafia, man. I know, I feel your pain. Like, these guys are, you know, just shitting on us, man. They're spitting on us, man. They're pissing on us, man. You know? Even in hell, we get no respect. It's your boy Scotian Sparxx. Hit up the comment section and tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, you know what I mean? Tell me if I'm out of line, you know what I mean? It's your boy Scotian Sparxx. I'm out. Church.